edition, which falls on Christmas Eve. And I'm here with Queen B, who was remembering those days. But you know what? I want to say one thing. I was privileged to go with Baisiwa to a school right here in Accra. And the transition between beautiful Dansuman and that school that I went to was amazing. I thought I had been transported to some very deprived area, but the love from those kids was amazing. And there was one thing that struck me. Anytime, without fail, I gave a pack of food and some drinks because it was our day. They would say, thank you, God bless you. Without fail, thank you, God bless you. And it was a great experience, and I want to thank you, Baisiwa, for inviting me to come along. I enjoyed myself.
Thank you for being there.
It was great.
Thank you for being there.
Great.
I remember that when we got there, you were like, Baisiwa, in fact, our kids are very privileged.
Charlie.
The environment.
So count your blessings one by one. Okay, so you're welcome, always, Queen B. So you're watching the Christmas Eve edition of GH Today, and for my next guest, man, I suffered yesterday. Because you see, when I'm told by my producers that I'm supposed to interview this person, then I go onto the internet, I look for research. But this man has interviewed everybody. Hardly anybody interviews this man. So where do I get my research? And then I just went off to Wikipedia. I wasn't happy. I wanted to see an interview of somebody grilling this man on YouTube. I couldn't get it. So he's here. And I sent out questions on my Facebook. I said, look, man, I'm inviting this gentleman into the studio. Give me your questions. So they've sent me a whole bunch of questions. And those are the questions I'm going to use to interview this gentleman. He has seen it and he's done it. He's a multi-faceted person. He's a man with a slash career. So he's a satirist slash actor slash author slash TV personality slash all-round funny patriotic Ghanaian. Give it up for KSN.
Thank you, man. Oh,
you're welcome.
Are you talking about me?
Yes, you are the one. Kweku Sintim Misa.
Yes.
Could I do that? Am I permitted?
Oh,
That's it. Yeah. You see, because of you, I had to go and get my own way of greeting people. So mine is the fist.
Oh, yours is the fist.
Yes,
I like that.
because I love the way you welcome your guests in and you have that routine.
Yeah.
It makes you unique and special.
Yeah.
Thank you.
He's special.
Oh, I'm blushing already. And it's not even 9 a.m.
Well, you have times where you blush, right?
Yeah. If I'm going to blush, it should be after 9 a.m.
You see, Rockstone is the grandpapa of hip life.
Yeah.
You are the grandpapa of comedy.
Yeah.
You like that?
I think the Fritz was before me. Oh.
No, Fritz is the great grandpapa.
Oh, he's the great guy. Okay,
you are the grandpapa. How does it feel like to be leading the charge of and bringing up a whole new generation of funny people, men and women, and they all look up to you for what you've done ahead? How does that make you feel?
Well, I think I always say that if I can express my bragging rights a little bit.
No, please brag.
I think the brand of comedy I introduced changed the face of comedy somewhat. There was comedy, but it was mostly slapstick, you know. You have to be physical, wear like a tapoli for a bow tie, a clock for a watch, and that's okay. But it's slapstick comedy.
And Commodore and all those guys.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
right.
they were doing slapstick, you know, which is a brand of comedy, totally acceptable, which is what was most popular, you know. Then I just took it to the next level, and I introduced comedy that was more the content, you know.
So the thinking man's comedy.
Thinking,
and
you
women,
know.
yeah.
Exactly.
And it's really catching on. It has caught on.
Yeah, I'm so.
It has caught on.
Yeah, I'm very, very happy when I see the likes of DKB from Legon,
Yes.
Foster,
Chemicals.
Yes. These are all graduates. And before then, you wouldn't think of going to university and then say, I'm going to do comedy after school or whatever, you know. So I think if there's anything I can say I helped to sow the seed for, was to groom these, not groom, but introduce this kind of comedians who are more not totally slapstick, you know, they are going into,
Have you always been like this growing up? Did you even think that you would be doing comedy?
No.
How was it like growing up?
I didn't even think I was a comedian, honestly.
Okay.
Were you funny?
I thought I had a sense of humor,
Okay.
you know.
Okay.
And I did drama. For my undergraduate, I studied drama.
Okay.
And in drama, we studied a course called Understanding the Comedic Structure, which I took for 1 year, just to understand how you structure comedy.
Okay, how to
was the
set up
whole
a
course.
joke and how to make things like that, right?
Yeah.
Set it up.
Set it up, and the conflict in comedy, the contrast,
Mine
the
sounds like
surprise.
international relations. Conflict in comedy.
So for me, I had a background in drama. But when I came back from the US, I sort of stumbled onto radio. So I was doing radio for a long time until one time my wife said, you can't act anymore. You've become a radio person. I said, what do you mean? So, but you're not practicing your acting. You are now on radio and, So I said, no, I can act.
So he challenged you.
She challenged me.
Challenged you.
And so to prove her right, to prove me right, I wrote a script called The Saga of the Returnee.
Groundbreaking.
Groundbreaking, which was like my story going to the US and coming back. But I wrote it as a play. It was a one-man play.
So that was a real life story.
That was a real life experience. Yeah. Fictionalized, but that was real.
How does somebody do a one-man play? And how many characters were in this one-man play?
One man.
Just one man.
Yeah.
You didn't have like different voices for different situations.
Yeah, I had. It was a one-man play, but there were about 6 characters. So each time I go into a character, I play the character.
Can you demonstrate how that works? If you can remember some of the lines.
Some of the lines.
Okay, yeah.
For example, I have to tell you about my mother. My mother was a domestic terrorist, but she was calm. No matter how angry my mother was, she was calm. One time I broke a big glass that she loved, and she called me, Kweku. I said, yes, ma. Did you break the glass? And I was panicking. I said, yes, ma. Okay, Kweku, come and let me beat you.
That is so politely?
So quietly,
Was she Presbyterian?
Pardon?
Was she Presbyterian?
Very.
Okay.
So politely?
Yeah.
And did she beat you?
And she beat you.
That was funny. But
So-
at least
so
you didn't lie about it.
Pardon?
You didn't lie about it. I guess that kind of informed, the mood and the way that she even said it. You didn't lie about it.
No, it was totally fictional. Totally fictional. My mother was not like that, but I had to create.
Yeah.
The character is inspired by my
Okay.
mother, but I had to take it to a
Yes.
new zone,
Yes.
Yeah. And I came up with a character called BK Odro, who was supposed to be my father in that play, who turned out to be BK Odro
On your show.
on TG.
Give us a
later.
sense of
Yeah.
how he sounds
Yeah,
like.
yeah.
How does BK Odro sound
So
like?
as I was, pardon?
How does BK Odro sound like?
BK.
For those who haven't watched your show, who have just dropped in from Mars and haven't watched your show before, how does BK...
Kafui, I like you.
Really?
You get my unit. I get beautiful, get city by using So that's BK Odro.
Okay.
Did you realize Kafui was trying to practice some acting?
Which of your characters is your favorite?
A fiasco.
Okay.
I think
Why?
I like Ifya as well.
You
The
like, yeah?
whole transformation thing
Yeah,
for me,
yeah,
I think
yeah.
it worked.
Yeah, thank you.
For a moment, I couldn't even tell the difference.
Well,
You were fine looking chick, oh.
I am. I think I would have been a better.
No be bola bed. Fine chick. And so how does Ifya sound like?
Oh, a fear. I'm still getting into a fierce, real son, But she's soft and she is like. I'd like to thank all of you for inviting me here, and it's so great to be here. And I love you all. Thank you very much. So fear is a little bit tamer than KSM, but.
What do your family members make of you in comedy? I mean, the older ones, maybe the young guys, but the old ones, what do they think?
They've accepted me.
In the beginning, what was it like?
In the beginning?
Yes.
Well, the beginning I wasn't radical, I was just doing my own stuff. But when I introduced a fiasco, that's when they said, "Oh, we've lost him.
We've lost him.
This guy's insane."
But for someone who actually studied drama,
Yeah.
I don't think that this should have come as a surprise to them.
Yeah,
Because then you
that's
definitely
true,
have
though.
to put yourself
That's
into
true, though.
character and
That's
make it
true.
happen.
Yeah, that's true though. Because I was talking about writing Saga of the Returnee, and I did the show, and it became a hit, and because it was a one-man thing, it was labeled stand-up comedy.
Okay.
In my mind, I wasn't
In
doing
your mind, you
stand-up.
were not,
I was doing a
yes.
one-man play, which is
Right.
very different from stand-up comedy.
Like Medea doing his stuff.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
So they labeled it a stand-up comedy, and after I did Mellow Madness, and it was also very well received, they decided that I was king of comedy then. That's how
The title came.
That's how the title came.
We still give you the title KSM. We still give it. It's still on your head. But listen, talking about plays.
Yeah.
You are a record. You're a history maker. One of your plays broke the ground for African productions in the USA.
Yes.
Tell me about that.
My one-man play called Thoughts of a Confused Black Man was the first, well, back in the time when I first did it in 1995 or so. At that time, it was the first African, I was the first African to have done a original one-man play off-Broadway.
What's the big deal? What's the big deal about being off-Broadway?
Oh, off-Broadway is a big deal. You know, in the US, we have Broadway is a thing. When you get on Broadway, it's like getting on the biggest platform you can get to in theater, you know. Then immediately before that, we have off-Broadway, you know. So from off-Broadway, you leap to Broadway, you know. So Broadway is the biggest. So off-Broadway is huge. It means you're a step away from Broadway.
Kind of preparing.
Preparing, yeah. Then we have off-Broadway. And then off Broadway.
And then you're off the stage completely.
They go off the stage. But I was off Broadway.
How many people were in that audience?
The first, when I opened Thoughts of Confused Black Man, I opened at a small, dingy theater. And there's one night, there were 2 people in the audience. 2.
Just 2?
2.
In the whole auditorium?
In the whole auditorium.
Did you know both of them? Did you know both of them?
No.
You are naughty.
There's just 2 of them, you know. And I remember it was we were in winter, so I went through the cold, got to the theater, and the producer said, just 2 people showed up, you know. But hey, the show must go on.
Yeah.
So I went and did it for the 2 people like I was performing for a whole auditorium. And they were laughing, and they were so happy talking to each other. I'm like, I forgot because they were enjoying it so much, you know. And when I finished, I got a standing ovation from the 2 people.
So you're not worried about audience. You just go and do your thing.
I just go and do my thing.
And is that because of your training?
That's the training. And the training is that the show must go on. You know, luckily for me, they were enjoying it too.
Exactly.
Because if they weren't, and they were like, sort of like, I could tell that they were bored, it would have affected me.
You were in an American series too.
Law and Order.
Law and Order.
Yeah.
Really? I haven't heard about that one.
Really?
What were you doing in Law and Order?
I played a Nigerian.
Give me the accent. Give me the accent.
I played a Nigerian trader.
Okay.
You know, called Joseph Amoda.
Give me the accent, man.
Oh.
How long ago was this?
Pardon?
How long ago?
90. This is all in 92.
Oh yeah.
Law and Order.
Law and Order was.
That's a big show.
Yeah.
How did you get that part?
Auditioned.
Oh.
Auditioned with about 200 people. That's maybe minimum. It was about 200 people. You know?
And you got the part.
And I got the part. I was so elated. You know, the casting director knew one Ghanaian, Kofi Asante, Nana Bediatiu. So he called
The lawyer.
Pardon?
The lawyer.
The lawyer.
Okay.
So he called Kofi Bediatiu that we have this African part, you know, do you come and read for it? And Kofi said, no, I don't do acting. But I have a cousin who can probably do a good job.
Okay.
So I give that credit to Kofi Bediatiu.
Wow.
So he called me and says, look, call this casting director. They're looking for this part.
Yep.
You know.
And so how many series did you play?
I was a recurring character, so I got 3 series.
Got 3
Basically,
series.
yeah.
How was the
3
money, man?
episodes.
How was the money?
The money was good.
And
It wasn't bad.
response?
It wasn't bad, huh? And did that open doors for you?
And still, you know, every time they show it, you still get a residual.
Oh, you're still getting money?
Yeah.
From a work you did how many years ago?
Yes.
That's a system that
That's
works.
a system.
Tell us about the system in Ghana.
There is no system in Ghana.
It's a systemless system?
Ghana is a collection of people who are hustling to get it done. And they are doing very, very well. But in terms of system support from structures that you can tap into, no, it doesn't exist.
Let me get this right. So Law and Order aired when? When did you do that recording?
Law and Order, I think, was in 95.
So 20 years after that.
Yeah, if they show Law and Order, if they
That's
do
20
it,
years.
yeah, anywhere, I get a residual.
Okay, and
Wow.
they actually find you and make sure that you get that.
Yeah, well, I did it through the Screen Actors Guild of the US, so they pay it into that, and they know where to find me.
You are a member of the Screen Actors Guild of the US? You
Yes.
still are a member?
I still am.
And you're a member of the Actors Guild Ghana?
In Ghana? No, I'm not.
Why?
Because I was trying to explain that a guild is not just a collection of people. You know, a guild is responsible for your professional growth. So if you are paying dues into it or anything into it, it's responsible for something, So for example, if somebody comes to Ghana and wants to shoot a film and they need like 60 extras on the street, they will have to go to the guild. And the guild will submit the 60 actors or extras and they get paid. So the actors can get paid, So the guild is structured to be there to protect the actors and there to make sure that in times of hardships they have some backups, We don't have that here. We just call it a guild and you can join the guild. But I don't know, nobody has so far told me what are the benefits of being in the guild.
Have you considered stepping in to bring in your experience and try and change things?
I take full responsibility for I just saw it and said, this is not working and decided
So to
not
do it
to
your
worry.
own way.
But
Is it too late for you?
I didn't really make any attempt.
Is it too late for you to step in and make your impact?
I'm 59.
You are young.
Yes.
You are young.
But I'm thinking you could still turn things around.
I think so. I think at this age, I'm going to now, I've done my bit.
Yes.
But I'm now going to input in things that I can turn around.
For legacy purposes.
For legacy purposes.
There's some questions coming in on Facebook, and I'll
Okay.
just read one of them here. So the creative arts scene in Ghana has suffered little investment since 1957, says Adi Henry. But he's always worried when we say TV lacks local content, and yet a lot of stations purchase foreign telenovelas and foreign content to air. And he's wondering, isn't that really affecting our local content issues?
Yes. As a matter of fact, I love that question. Because now that we are going digital too, I think it's great time for content, because makes economic sense for people to go and purchase a whole season or two of telenovelas to come and show in Ghana than to invest in a Ghanaian production team that can create local content. And when it comes to businesses, it has to add up. If they think that their investment in bringing foreign content is going to pay off better than investing in local, content, then they invest in the foreign. But in the long term, I think it's Ghana that's going to suffer. So I think it's time to really focus on creating quality local content. And I'm emphasizing quality because some of the local content too is really, really, really cheap. Does not deserve to be on air. But the thing again is, once you can buy the airtime, you can put whatever content you want on air.
Because then, when it comes to comedy, for instance, we're showing more of even Nigerian, comedies, foreign ones.
Yeah.
Other than I don't see, apart from 1,000 and whatever laughs, I
Yeah.
don't see any other comedy
Yeah.
programs on our networks. But you were talking about the fact that in this industry locally, it's just a bunch of some hustlers that are kind of, get something going. Don't you think that could also be a reason for what we are experiencing or what we are observing from the back?
Yeah, definitely. I think we need very, very serious production companies who are consistent, who are developing content, especially now to feed the many TV stations that are coming, and that's, if I can say this, that's our position Sapphire for the next few years, before I officially go into really developing local content to feed the many TV stations that are coming in.
Because I heard you say you had a vision of producing 100% local content TV station.
Yes.
How far, how on track is that vision?
That's the dream. And it's a 3-year dream, So far, we are piling up on the content, and the choice is whether I'm going to go on air and have that 100% local content TV station, or whether I'm going to feed the content to other television stations. That's what I'm sort of business choices that I have to make now.
Let's focus on what people know you for, your show.
Yes.
It used to be called Thank God It's Friday. It's now called the KSM show.
Yeah.
And you've been on that show.
Yes, I've been on that show. So it's a pleasure to return the compliment. Now, who else do you need to interview? Who else have you not interviewed and you wish, man, I need to get this person on?
Kojo Chikata.
Okay.
You want to interview Kojo Chikata?
Yeah.
Why?
Why?
Because he's like a mystery man.
You know his nickname, right?
What's his nickname?
Bagbalaja.
Babla. Thank you.
Do you know what it means?
Bablaja is cockroach.
Okay.
Who doesn't want to interview the cockroach?
It's ever, yes.
No, Kojo, I've been forcing. I've been going through here, there, links. I want to sit down.
No, it will be
Yeah,
interesting.
he doesn't give interviews.
No, he doesn't.
He
So-
doesn't seem to kind of speak much.
Yes.
It's a man of
Doesn't
few
speak
words.
much.
Have you
Everything
gone
is
through
in here.
Have you gone through Chachuchikata?
You'll be surprised the angles I've gone through. But I'm still working on
How
it.
about JJ Rawlings? Have you gone through him?
JJ, I have called him, I've invited him. He tells me he will come. I don't know when.
You should go to his house.
I think I should go to his house, and interview him there.
Apart from Kojo T, that's affectionately called by a lot of Ghanaians, who else would you like to interview in Ghana?
Yeah, I'd like to interview JJ Rawlings.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I'm coming up with I'm saying it here first. But,
Thank you.
It's a show called Legends, and just talking to amazing. If I get to talk to Bagbaraja, it wouldn't be for the KSM show.
It'll be for legends.
It will be for legends.
Okay.
These are people who have done amazing stuff, or people who history must take note of.
And most of them have been forgotten.
And most of them have been forgotten.
Yes. I think that
That would be
a
an
big
interesting
one.
interview.
Yeah.
We'll see whether we can use our good offices to help you. And we can probably do it one of these days. Most difficult guests, most unresponsive guests. You're allowed to name the person.
Even if it was him.
Kafui Day.
No, I wasn't. I was very responsive. Most difficult. I mean, you pass here, no response. One word. You pass here, you don't know what to do. You go for commercial break, you come back, the person is still giving you one.
I don't think I've had any, I think I have a way of breaking them no matter how hard they come, We sit in the green room, we have a pre-chat, and then I just break you down, get you to relax, and you think, oh, we're just going to have a tea party. So I haven't had any guest that has been so unresponsive that it bothered me,
I was actually going to go there. Sometimes I think it's the line of interviewing, questions that we ask. So the interviewer plays a role as well.
Yes.
So that makes sense. And KSM is fun.
Yeah.
Most
like
hilarious.
you guys are doing now. I don't feel like it's like I'm sitting here
chatting.
having a chat.
Yeah. Most hilarious guests.
Most hilarious guest? God, there have been so many most hilarious guests. I don't remember right away. I'll have to think about. He was on. I didn't think he was the most hilarious though.
If you're Schwarzenegger?
Did Funny Face do it for you?
Come to think.
Oh,
come to think of it, I heard her. She was hilarious. She was
In what way?
direct, straightforward, and she would make very, very deep sense, but you think she's talking trash.
Give us an example. Say you ask her a question and she just boom hits you like that.
I said, well, why are we worried about where to place the Kumasi Zoo? The Kumasi Zoo is in a very market segment. We could erase the zoo from there and put businesses, and the zoo should be further off. I mean, she made strong point about the zoo, and I have never thought of it, because right there in the middle of Kijetia, where it could be a major commercial activity,
We have a zoo.
we have a zoo. And she drew my attention to it, Okay, she makes good points, but she's very funny, and I like her. She's straight to the point.
Okay. Yeah. We're still live on GH today. Live on GH1 TV, and the show is still GH today. We're still having a conversation with the legend. Okay, KSM, Mr. Kweku Sintim Misa. And, let us now zero in now to your show. Is it tomorrow?
Tomorrow, Christmas Day.
Oh, wow.
I always say that there are two very, very important things that happen on Christmas Day. One
Which
is the birth of Christ.
Yes.
The other is the KSM show.
One time.
Oh, okay. where do the rest fall?
Pardon?
Everything else that
Everything
happens.
else is, no. They are just two
It's
events.
just
Two shows.
So tell us about it. Rather interesting.
It's fun to do, It takes me 4 hours for the transformation,
Makeup.
I
it takes you
heard-
4 hours.
4 hours, yeah. I have to do my nails.
Oh,
and,
okay.
I'll be doing my nails tomorrow, by the way.
You need a bit of the boobs.
Yeah,
and the,
yeah. I've got the boobs. I've got the behind.
Right now?
Everything is all set.
Where are the boobs?
Oh,
Okay, they're waiting.
back in the wardrobe.
Okay.
You don't see it now.
I'm just checking. Okay, you put on the eye stuff and things?
The
No,
lashes?
I don't put on the lashes. I can't handle the lashes.
But who does your makeup? They do such a great
Really?
work with
She's
that.
called Angie Opare.
Angie. Oh
Yeah.
my goodness.
Will you lose the mustache?
Yeah.
You lose the mustache for Efia?
Even for the photo shoot, I had to shave the mustache, which was very painful.
Okay.
So this is all going from tomorrow. It's gone. Actually, it's going tonight.
Is your wig ready?
Everything is
Everything
ready. My
is
wig
set.
is ready.
It's
My
tonight.
boobs are set.
Wow.
Your boobs are
Behind
set.
the
Your behind is set.
Yeah.
Okay. And what kind of dress are you wearing tomorrow?
I'm wearing. I think I'll be wearing a blouse.
A blouse.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Heels? Are you wearing stilettos?
Yeah, but not too high.
4-inch, 2-inch?
Did you just say stiletto? The doc is doing a good job with you.
Hey, so what is Efia going to... Is she going to be talking about Doomsaw, for example?
Afia talks about everything.
Okay.
Afia talks about everything. If you remember well, Afia was the founder and flag bearer of the Nokufio party.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that party still active?
We were going to hear about she's going to do the state of the party tomorrow. We'll know.
Okay. Okay. Her own Sunyani moment.
As we head towards the elections 2016,
Yes,
we definitely
yes.
want to be hearing from them.
Yeah, we're going to hear from her. She has her own views about the elections coming up, you
Okay.
know. And so Afia is there. She talks a lot about what you're doing now, digital stuff.
Yeah?
Yeah, because she's...
Afia is blunt.
Afia is blunt. She just says it like it is. you
Doesn't
know.
mince words.
Yes, doesn't
Yeah.
mince words.
But I heard about the dead goat syndrome.
Yes. She's talking about the dead goat wahala.
Oh, yeah. AJ, sorry, got it wrong.
I'm interested to find out exactly
Why
what
the
will happen
dead
tomorrow.
goat? Why the dead goat?
But hold on. When the goat was alive, this is how it said Merry Christmas. Nah. But we went on the streets, okay, and we asked living people to sing some Christmas songs for us.
Yeah.
Okay, Sam, check it out. We'll be
Okay.
back right in about 2 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, check it out.
Okay.
Cheers today.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Well, we wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Afe ako apro akwa beto yembio ejo nyamye nkomye wa ma fe pato ye.
Long time ago in Bethlehem, so that Holy Bible say, Merely born child Jesus Christ was born on Christmas Day. I can hear in angels sing, Emma who born today. A merely born child Jesus Christ was born on Christmas Day.
Jesus Christ.
KSM.
A man will born today.
A man will born today. That's a real miracle.
that does it for me, man.
That just ends everything. It seals it for
A
you.
man will born today.
But KSM, do you sing? On a scale of 1 to 10, how
I
well do you
used to sing. I was actually a chorister at back in the day at Proper College.
Okay.
Raised by a Presbyterian. How am I not surprised?
Sing something for us.
Yeah.
Sing for you.
Yes, sir.
We can all sing.
Yes, but you start.
Did you like, so we open our show with
Yeah, yeah.
Did you
You
like
start.
it?
Yeah, there's
start.
one song that I can sing the bass to, so that if you can do the treble, can do the.
I,
You know,
I am a tenor.
you're a tenor.
Oh, yeah.
You do the treble then.
Yes, you sing. I'll follow you.
Take my life. Do you know that song?
You sing.
Take my life and let it be. You can't sing it. Okay, I'll do the bass. 3, 4.
Take my life and let it be consecrated, Lord, to Thee. Take my moments and my days, let them flow in ceaseless praise.
Something
Who
like
was
that.
asked to sing? Because I know that I was on point.
KSM, that's great. You have a
I
great
know
voice.
that I was on
That's a baritone right there.
That's a
Great-
baritone?
Great part, by the way.
Yeah.
You're great. You're
Yeah.
good stuff.
I tried.
You're doing well. You're definitely very much alive. It's not the dead goat Wahala business.
no.
But tell us about this dead goat Wahala business.
Well, you know, you always have to excite the people that you want to buy your ticket. So you have to give them something to be excited about. And I thought, looking at the charts and the things that have happened over the past year, one of the favorite things that came out was the president's talking about dead goat syndrome, you know. So dead goats have become quite of their stocks have risen. So I chose the dead goat wahala
All right.
to discuss Ghana,
Okay.
Okay.
you know. So it's sure, you know me, it's about Ghana, it's about the attitudes, it's about, he talks about men,
Okay.
love, and politics. That's what Efia is going to talk about.
Okay. Men love
Men
love
and politics. Will she talk about
Sorry,
the bus?
and Generation Y.
And Generation Y.
Yeah.
Will she talk about the buses, the rebranded buses?
How
Now that we have a
can
resigned
she
minister,
not talk about them?
She will talk about it.
And will if you talk about being competent and incompetent?
How?
Sorry, I didn't
I
say
want you to see it.
So it's happening tomorrow where?
It's happening tomorrow at the National Theatre. 2 shows.
Okay.
There's the 4 p.m. and there's the 8 p.m.
Okay.
And I start promptly.
Okay.
It's all Ghana time.
Okay,
So
so it's
even
4
if
p.m.
the two of them,
Okay.
2 of
you
them.
start.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Good. We're looking forward to it. But before you go, I
Yes.
must ask you my random questions. I have random questions.
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
Before you do that,
Yes.
you didn't get the two of them that I said, right?
Which
I
one?
was trying to take us back to the US when you actually had to perform in front of the two.
Oh, yeah.
So if there are only two, you will
So
start
even if there are only two, you start.
at 4.
Oh, yeah. Thank you. Yes.
No Ghana
Yeah,
time.
we don't wait to reward the latecomers. You know,
No,
Ghana says,
no.
That's a good
oh,
point.
we are waiting for them. But
No.
then we train kakra.
Let them be there.
We are waiting for the late ones. So you came, but sit down.
Okay.
Next time,
It's not gonna happen.
It's like I'm punishing them.
It's not going to happen.
It's no. If it's 4 o'clock, 8
It's-
p.m.
it's happening.
It's
we
all
are
right.
rolling.
It's all
Yeah.
wow.
These are your questions. If you could be invisible for a day, what would you do?
If I could be invisible for a day,
Yep.
I would very, very much like to be at a cabinet meeting.
What? A cabinet meeting?
Yeah, to
Why
see-
cabinet meeting?
I want to know what goes on, you know? What do they talk about?
I hear
Who
you.
is there? You know?
Good response. If you could eliminate one weakness in your life, what would that be?
Eliminate one
Yes,
weakness
one
in my life.
weakness.
Procrastination.
Oh,
I do
okay.
procrastinate.
You're like me too.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't come across as one
I
that would
know.
procrastinate.
Really?
For him, I understand.
Yes, I'm a last minute guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm a last minute guy.
Oh, then we have something in
Oh,
common.
no,
Yeah.
Yes, thank you
that
so
is
much. I
just
like that.
not-
If you could go
I'm
back
a
in
very
time.
last minute
that
guy.
is not me. I like to plan
think so?
ahead.
Yeah.
I like to plan ahead.
And that's what we should do.
Yes, well, we can't all be like Baisiwa though.
Yeah.
Otherwise, there would be no conflict. And conflict sometimes is good.
Very good.
If
Yeah.
you could go back in time, which year would you choose?
Back in time.
Yes.
I'll go to 1966.
1966.
Yes.
What
Why?
happened in 1966?
There was a coup that overthrew Nkrumah.
Yeah.
And I want to really understand, because there's a school of thought that believes that it was a very popular coup, and I remember it went crazy, and then the people were saying no, people were just afraid because Nkrumah was still very popular, and he was broadcasting from Guinea, and people were still listening, and his books. I really want to go back there and check out what happened.
How old were you at the time then?
9.
Okay.
So you'd like to go back there
You're
and check things out for
following-
yourself.
yeah.
You come across as a very patriotic, Ghana-centered person.
Yes.
That's you.
Yes.
Why?
That's all we've got, man. And I always says, oh, we have potential. And we do, but why are we where we are with all the potential that we have, man?
Don't you ever miss going back to the United States?
I do. The funny thing is, as soon as I get there,
You miss home?
I miss home.
When was the last time you were in the U.S.?
I was there about 6-7 months ago.
Okay.
Yeah, and I don't know. I'm driving on this 6-lane streets, man. There's no doomsaw, constant water. There's no rough road. I'm sitting down there. I'm like, I miss Ghana.
You want to go back to all the stuff.
You know.
Ghana gives content for people like you, right? Lots of stuff.
Oh yes, there's so much stuff. As you see from Afia on Friday, there's so
Okay.
much stuff, man.
Good luck with the show.
Thank you. I need
Great,
it.
man.
It's
Oh
a
my
pleasure.
God.
Thank you.
In fact, I can't believe we didn't actually capture this on camera. Did you guys realize that KSM actually hugged me? Did you?
KSM, go and hug her, please.
So our viewers didn't see it.
Yes, go hug her. Go hug her. Go
we
hug her.
did.
That makes sense.
KSM hugged me. It was good. It was a good one.
Thank
I'm
you.
so
I
privileged.
appreciate it.
I'm privileged. After learning that you hadn't been grilled ever before on any platform.
Yeah.
And indeed, Kafui and myself doing this month. So what? Are we the first people to?
No, he's been grilled before. This is no evidence anywhere. So hopefully this will be the evidence. Yes,
It
on
will
YouTube.
be, because we're all over social media, by the way. So
Okay,
yes,
cool.
and people are loving you, showing you so much love. A ton of social media messages coming in here. Oh, dopest show in town. Tell KSM I love him so much. Yeah, so a lot of messages coming out for
Thanks.
you. We'll read
Thanks,
some
thanks,
as we
thanks
go
to
along.
all who have sent messages and
Thank you.
all the fans out there. As I say, they keep me going. Without the fans, I have no base.
Okay, Sam, thank you so
Thanks,
much. Merry
thank
Christmas.
you.
Happy New Year.
All right.
There you go.
Do I get to do that as well?
No, you got your
I
heart.
got the
You got your
okay.
heart. Okay.